Hey guys, it's the Bubble. I haven't put up a lot of videos in the past year. I've been distracted by other things, but now that it's June again, I'm going to try to get back to my normal June schedule. For the people who were around last year, that schedule is pretty nice. I put up a lot of videos during this time period last year, so I'm going to try to do that again this year. So let's get down to business. I'm going to start off the new season with an OU match. I decided to put a Darumaka on my OU team because I love those guys and they're incredible when you have a choice scarf. The problem is my opponent has set up Rain Dance right off the bat, which is not good for my Darumaka. I sent him my Starmie. I really don't like Starmie generally, but Thunderbolt against his Cloyster turned out to be really good. Latios has always been a big threat for me, so I send out my Metagross. Oh, if you've heard, the new Fairy type that's coming out in Gen 6 is going to neutralize these fuckers a little bit. I'm not so enthusiastic about the fact that it's called Fairy type. I think that's kind of lame. But on the other hand, I don't know, any new counter to Dragon is really welcome. I get paralyzed from that Thunder, which is not fun, but I do manage to get this attack boost from Meteor Mash. So that's good. He's going to hit me with a Scald, so at least because I'm paralyzed, I can't get burned. I mean, so there's that. I'm going to use the Earthquake here. I have a Bullet Punch on this Metagross, so it's okay if I don't get him down with that Earthquake. But like sometimes you can just feel the Parahacks coming, and then when it happens, you're like, you know what, man? Like I already knew this was coming, so I'm going to lose my Metagross. I'm going to send out my Darumaka now. Because of the rain, I can't really use him for much but U-turn. But he does manage to be he's a really good cleaner for with U-turn with a choice scarf. I can just get right out of there and have him send his next Pokemon. The next Pokemon is an Alakazam. So we got like a little psychic on psychic thing here going. The trouble is Starmie kind of sucks. So I mean, even he's gonna take a lot of damage, still survive with 2 HP. This Starmie is actually quite the trooper in this match. He gets off, and if he hadn't had that Focus Sash, the dude would have died because I got a Rain Dance and I got the Stab Boost. And Starmie has high special attack for all his weak defenses. I'm gonna bring back Darkolepsy, clean up with a U-turn. I was kind of hoping he'd switch on this. I don't know, maybe in an attempt to preserve his Alakazam. People like preserving their Alakazam a lot. I don't know. I'm gonna send in my Skarmory. Skarmory, I mean, I usually use him to lead, so he's not that great late in the game. Whatever, though. I'm going to get hit with a Hydro Pump. The Hydro Pump is going to do a shit ton of damage because Skarmory doesn't have much special defense. It's a fully defensive Skarmory, by the way. So I'm going to send in Stealth Rock. Again, it's kind of late for Stealth Rock, but I don't know. It's kind of the only thing I've set up this Skarmory to do, is Spikes and Stealth Rock. Aside from that, it's kind of useless. Psychic will end up taking my Skarmory down. And I'm going to come in with the Darumaka once more. This isn't a Darumaka, this is Darmanitan. What am I saying? I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice, that's what I am. He goes back, and out comes Darnell, my female Latias. I cannot believe I didn't catch that. Anyway, this Latias, in terms of EVs, it's fully defensive because what I do with this Latias is I wait for opportunities like this where I'm going to get hit with a lot of special attacks, and then I use Calm Mind over and over and over again. I got Calm Mind, I got Roost, and I got Psychic, and I think an HP Fire, and Hidden Power Fire, so that yeah, I'm just gonna speed up this process a little bit because it would take an extraordinarily long time otherwise. I get a couple Calm Minds in there, and after that, this Darnell is just complete tank. They're a complete, yeah, destroyer of Pokemon. So I'm going to use the Psychic, take out Ninja Star, which is a fairly creative nickname, I must say, with the whole asterisk thing he's got going there. I don't know. I thought it was pretty creative. Get the leftovers, sends in Mothra, and here we get to see Skarmory doing work because Stealth Rock will be able to take out half of his HP. Send in Bug Buzz, and after all my Calm Minds, it's not going to do much damage, even with the stab super effective. My special defense falls, which is kind of annoying because I spent all that time getting my special defense up. I'm always afraid in situations like that, when like that they'll get a critical hit, because a critical hit there might have actually taken me out. Anyway, so out comes his Latios. It is indeed his last Pokemon. He's going to use Draco Meteor. Latios has really high special attack. He's got that gem, and I have lowered special defense. So even after those combines, it's going to do a lot of damage. That made me really scared right there. So I'm going to be able to hit him with a Psychic because my other move is HP Fire, and Psychic is the best that I can do. This Latios is actually surprisingly tankly anyway. So it's my opponent's last stand. He decides to go for a Thunder, and it turns out being just the stupidest looking last stand ever because it does like, what, 9 damage on that? Anyway, I'm finally able to take him out with a Psychic, and there goes that battle. Alright, thanks for watching. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe.